why you won't look at trading the same after watching this video. I will show you a supreme advanced strategy in the simplest way even a beginner can master it after watching this video. Let me set the platform settings. I will be using 1 minute Japanese candles. Okay, I will use flag mode, which the flag mode is in sync with the 1 minute candle. Okay, so therefore you don't need to change anything here, and always make sure this is on 0. If you see it on +1, 2 or anything, make sure it's on 0. All right, okay, so I'm taking this for 2, guys. If you notice very clearly, there was a red green pattern and a demand area. Now I want to say something to you guys. Always make sure that when you're trading you add different confluences. Okay, and another thing I want to ask you guys is that what do you do after you hit your take profit? You know, like when you reach your goal for the day, what do you do? I'm hoping that when you hit your goal you just close your PC or your laptop and enjoy your profits. But I'm just curious, what do you do when you normally hit your TP? As you guys see right here, this trade is turned out to be a wonderful trade. I will be demonstrating on the next video a pro tip. Right, I'm taking that for 2, guys. As you see, I marked the demand area right here. I want to say something very important to you guys. Let me zoom in right here. You notice that on this candle here, the wick was broken, right? The engulfing candle break the wick. So that shows me that there is something special about this engulfing candle. Alright, and I'm going to show you the weak ones also, but that is one of the strong ones. As you see right there, the price rejected nicely, guys. You see that? In 4K you're seeing this, guys. I'm gonna take this trade here. I'm gonna show you guys something, right? I'm gonna show you guys whenever you break rules what happened. So this trade right here, it didn't break the wick of this candle. So let's see if this engulfing candle is gonna work. I'm gonna show you something. I just put $100 because I'm testing to show, not testing, but I'm just trying to show you guys something, right? I'm showing you guys that when you don't follow rules, or if you don't know the rules, you can lose trades and you don't know why. Now remember, I told you that the candle need to break the wick. It looks as if it's working here, but you see how the price is fighting. It's because this engulfing candle is not strong. Okay, it was a draw, but still the engulfing candle was not strong enough. That's why that happened. Right, guys, I took this one right here because I see that this supply area is very much a good supply area, and this is the thing that you guys need to understand. You have to learn or know how to identify the good supply and demand from the bad ones. Not all are good. You see how this is rejecting nicely and the price isn't really passing my area where I entered. That shows you that this one is very good, but there's other stuff to look at, right? I want to ask you guys a question. What's your favorite strategy on this channel? Like, I'm very curious, which strategy is your favorite actually? Apply for mentorship to learn everything I'm doing on a deeper level. Without deep knowledge, it's difficult to be profitable. If your goal is to be profitable, link is in description to apply for mentorship. Hey, someone no, not. I want to say something, guys. I know you might be wondering, like, why am I trading like $100 per trade and a small balance? I'm doing this because I want to show you guys that it's possible to trade a small balance, right, regardless of your amount. Okay, that trade was a lose. I'm going to find a different opportunity and I will keep on explaining what I was saying to you guys. Nice one. This came up all the way right in my area. This is so good because that entry is marvelous. It's really good. You're gonna see why I say that. See that rejection? It's closing outside of my zone. And my entry is all the way up there, guys. That's amazing. See how incredible supply and demand is. And guys, I want to say another thing to you. When you're using small accounts, right? You have to be very, very, very careful, because whenever you're in drawdown, it will seem as if like the world is just about to end, because small accounts, you just don't have enough wiggle room, so you don't feel that much confident when you're losing trades, versus when you have a big account, you have more room to lose trades, so you feel much more comfortable. So when you're using small accounts, it's all about the psychology. I'm gonna continue talking about this on the next trade. Yeah, I'm very much curious. I want to ask you guys something. What do you mostly like to trade with? Candlestick, psychology, and price action? Or you like indicators morely? And I'm just curious to see who are more fans of candlestick psychology versus indicator trading. If you ask me personally, I prefer candlestick psychology. It's superior to everything, right? And institutional traders, they mostly use candlestick psychology. Some might use indicators alongside candlestick psychology. Okay, right, I took this for one trade right here. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is that when you're trading the small account, the reason why psychology is so, look at this, guys, hold on, like, this is so crazy. You see that? This is how powerful supply and demand is. Once you understand how to identify the strong ones, this is just like an everyday thing. You see that? That's crazy. That rejection is so sharp, guys. Oh my god. Right, if you want to learn all about supply and demand and other strategies, you can apply for mentorship using the link in description right now. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.